Go ahead and click go live. So it's live right now on YouTube.
Cool.
You want me to go ahead and mute this mic for now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
61. Much better. Need to fight that foot. Your foot's still landing this way. All right? Now, you got 2 more. Set. Go! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Change gears. Go, 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 go. I'll take the 729. You didn't think you had it in you, huh? Set. Go. Put him down, put him down. That's it, that's it. You stay there, stay there. Do not overstride. Stay there all the way through, all the way through, all the way through, all the way through. Much better. What was your last time?
72.
All right, you got 68. I'll take that. Getting faster. Come on. You set. Go. 69, 98, you gotta beat it. What was your last time?
696.
That seems slower. That must have been an arthritic thumb. You got 68. That doesn't seem right. That was my thumb. You felt slower, didn't you? Yeah, that's my thumb. Set. Go! You gotta want it. I don't think you want it. I don't think you want it. I don't think you want it. Ah. Last time. 20 what?
Last one was 20 flat.
20 flat?
Yeah.
That was 23. I didn't think you wanted it. No, I'm still good, right? Regardless of time, better than that was consistent. I like to see consistency. Not bad. All right. 60, what was your last time? 60 what? Get it. I can't hear you. All right, let's do it. Set. Go. Come on. Pick him up, pick him up, pick him up, cycle through. You gotta change gears, you gotta change gears, you gotta change gears. Slowing down before you get to me, Gannon. Killing yourself. 73. 843. Set. Go! Gannon, you gotta get the top end speed as fast as you can. Sense the urgency coming out. You hear me? Come on. All the way through. Change gears. Go, 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 go. 27. Lower. Good job. Set. Go. Take. Get tall now. Good. Cycle through. Come on, you got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. Run through, run through, run through. Get hold, everyone's hold now. 52. It was 69, right? Hold out. Hold out. All right, one and done. Set. Go. Come on. Pump, pump, pump. All the way, chin down, chin down, chin down, chin down, chin down. Hold down. That's what it hurt. Pound it and slow down. That's gravity. That's what I think that's what's doing it. Small hands doing it.
Welcome everybody to the UPSL Premier Georgia Division match between Potros SC and FC Birmingham here in Marietta, Georgia, Marietta High School. Here's the starting lineup for FC Birmingham. In goal, Brazil. Defenders, depth, action, and flatness. In front, Hernandez, Davis, and Villanueva. And in the front, Hines, Downey, Hernandez, and Green.
This one here is not. This is the mic of the. So that's where. Well, there's gonna be a delay, but let's see if my voice comes up. There's gonna be a delay. There you go. Cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally here. We apologize for the technical difficulties, and boy, do we have some stuff to catch you up on. First off, my name is Davis Barlow. I will be here with Potros FC all the way through their UPSL journey. I was here actually 2 weeks ago to watch them fall 2-1 there. Something had to give, but we've got so much to catch up on. We'll start with the action. Potros was called for a handball in their box in the 7th minute. The PK did end up in the back of the net. It was scored by FC Birmingham. Bourdin was the one that ended up taking the PK. He put it bottom left. Verona chose the correct direction, just couldn't get a palm to it. And then in the 24th minute, Potros FC did respond on the other side. It was Montero to put it away there. He had a good through ball. He took a great first touch, and he was able to put it away. And that's how we're 1-1, and we might not be 1-1 much longer, as finally Verona's able to make the save there. That was Bourdin one more time. Action fast and furious here. We've got so much to catch up on. It is a beautiful day here in Marietta, Georgia. We were threatened with some storms, and instead, 84 and sunny, beautiful day. It's about 96 down on the pitch. We were in a water break. Bought us some time to get the stream going again with some better internet connection. And so we're in the 33rd minute. We're probably looking at about 4 to 6 minutes of extra time before we head to halftime. We'll stay with you a little bit for halftime as well, as we've got a lot to cover here. As this one's into the box and it's just over. It was number, I believe it was a number I don't quite have for FC Birmingham. I think I saw 35 was the one that got ahead to that. It might have actually been 3 Acton that got ahead to it. It was. The left back found a header to it, didn't quite put it away. There is a 35 on the pitch for FC Birmingham. Don't have his name. He's at the right wing, maybe one of their top striker positions. But speaking of positions, we'll go ahead and cover everything. First, for the visiting FC Birmingham squad, they are in yellow today. Yellow with that black lettering, really easy to see. They'll be moving from left to right on your screen. They've already beaten the Potros goalkeeper once. They're in again and going to try one more time. Downey's shot is way off the mark. Verona never finds a touch, and it'll be a goal kick. They did start out like this. Number 3, Acton. Number 6, Bourdin. Number 9, Ibans. Number 11, Villanueva. Number 12, Downey. Number 13, Fadniz. Number 16, Davis. And then we have a twin here, and they didn't give me a first name. We've got 2 Ibanez on the team. One wearing 9, one wearing 22. Did not give me first names there, so we'll do our best to keep track of those 2 guys separately. But following up, 24, Hines. 26, Hep. And 34 in goal for them, has been beaten once as well. And I apologize if I butcher this name here. It is Uzuda, I believe. And so we'll see how that is. He's called on here, made the big save, and he'll be able to grab that one as well. Big pickup from him. And so that's how FC Birmingham lines up there. Almost got scored on in the middle of my sentences. Seems to be a common theme for today. So we'll take a look at Potros FC. They're in the navy today. This is not their regular kit. They were in black and gold last time. They're in navy with red trim today. Still a little difficult to see. Still not quite a fan of some of the color choices. Keeper in white for them. But they had Benjamin Oranga, number 8, Manuel Carrillo in 9, 16, Sebastian Montero, the goal scorer today, 21, Agosto Del Rio, Number 26, Greg Octavius. Number 29 goes by first name Win, and then Boone Prasett. Last name is the one there, 29. He's had a decent day as well. 30, Cardo Rubio. 36, Ryan Palucci. Had a fantastic game last time we were here in Marietta, Georgia, and he's stellar today as well. And then rounding that out is 44, Zabdil Puebla. So that's how Potros FC lines up in the field. In goal, number 90, Cameron Verona. Again, beaten once today. It was, I don't really hold him responsible for that. PK was hard in bottom left, and he just couldn't quite get a hand to it there. Tough call as well. They call it handball, is what it was. I didn't quite catch who was assessed the yellow. It was one of the backs there for Potros FC. They're in a 4-2-3-1 today. So, four-man back line. You've got your two defensive mids. They went with three in the midfield. They only had two last time we were here against Georgia FC. That's a good lead-in. Last time we were here, something had to give against Georgia FC, averaging 4 goals in the UPSL coming into that contest, while on the flip side, the Potros hadn't really conceded too many. It did give 2-1 score last time we were here. And so Potros is 2-2. No draws thus far. 2 wins, no draws, 2 losses here in the UPSL. They come in today 8th in the standings. FC Birmingham is 3-1-1. And they have one more game played. Potros missed an earlier game in the season. It hasn't been made up just yet. League will be issuing the date for the makeup. But as this one ends up back with Verona, FC Birmingham did come into today in 4th. They have 5 games played. They've only conceded 5 times prior to the contest while scoring 14 goals. So a great goal-scoring ratio for them. And, it's taken a little bit of a dive today. Obviously conceded once, but they've also been able to score once. Our score clock on your screen is completely accurate. But again, we will expect some overtime or some extra time action here. One for the water break in the 30th minute, and then of course we've had 2 goals scored and a penalty, couple little chippy plays, nothing to note as far as cards, except for the one on the PK. This one's in here, onside, dangerous opportunity. Verona got chipped and it's just off. They will say he did not get a hand to it. Oh my, what a shot attempt there. So just off, it was Bourdin again, trying to reach that one. Verona stands at about 6 foot tall. There he's a tough beat, but that was a brilliantly weighted chip. And it almost ended up in the back of the net. So Verona from the back to take the goal kick. Long ball up here again. We're at Marietta High School. This is a multi-purpose field. Beautiful campus here. You can see the football linings, the lacrosse linings as well. And then we do have the soccer linings out there. They're in almost a dark blue navy color. Very difficult to see, especially when you get into the shadows. Almost impossible to see the keeper's box down on the pitch. So we'll judge the keeper's actions based off of whether they choose to use their hands or not here, as this is a long clearance from the back line all the way back towards Verona, and it'll be Verona leaving it for the center back to settle. Turanga back there, I believe, taking a guess, he was the one assessed the yellow card, so going to have to watch his step back there. This one all the way up, going to be settled by Del Rio. Del Rio's got some space, help to his right. Bino loaded up, contested by 2, never makes it more than 2 yards in front of him, and now back to the side, long clearance coming, it caught an own player here, now Del Rio's in, Del Rio about 15 out, trying to get past a couple, and is immediately swarmed, long shot pulled, couple deflections, settled in front, and they'll rule this one clean, so into the back of the net, no offsides. FC Birmingham not happy with that one, but if you're a Potros FC fan, it's the lead for your squad there. What a breakdown of a play here. Original shot caught a couple different FC Birmingham defenders, then caught a Potros player, then caught a FC Birmingham player, and then finally ends up on the foot of Beno, and he just has to tap it away. And so right before halftime, 41st a minute. fantastic response from Potros here. You could really credit Del Rio there for keeping that play alive. Did a great job of staying calm after being swarmed. The first 30 minutes were mainly dominated by FC Birmingham. Potros spent a lot of time on their defensive third, a lot of through ball attempts, nothing long over the top like they saw against Georgia FC. A lot of through balls, good onside plays. This one, speaking of onside plays, will not be onside. Well, offsides. That was about the best view we can get in the booth of an offsides play right in front of us. Carayo just couldn't wait. Needed a half step, maybe one full step wait there. He would have been good to go. Long through ball here will reach the back line, and then Palucci just taps it away. I believe it did catch one of the Ibanez players there, and it will end up going out to the side, and then just as soon as it comes in, it goes right back out. Octavius, I believe, threw that one away. Couldn't quite settle it. Dangerous opportunity coming here, wanting to pull from about 25 out, and the only pull we have is a long boot. Dangerous ball back in, turned away one more time, and scramble in front. Potros able to get it out there, holding that one high. Great turn, physical play, and they will call the shoulder throw there on Hines. A little bit too physical, didn't play the ball. And so he will be assessed a warning, and now we're going to have a whistle and a... Looks like some issues down there from the FC Birmingham bench. One of the coaches going to get a stern warning here from the head official. I believe that's Coach Knox. He is the head coach of Birmingham FC. Excuse me, FC Birmingham. So this will likely add to the amount of extra time we'll see. My guess would be about 6 minutes at this point. But we're not quite sure here. This will be Palucci to line up for a long ball here. Again with the 4-2-3-1, not overly pressed forward, and they really like to drop Del Rio back into the deep midfield area just to try to facilitate some things forward. He was not able to do so there. First touch doesn't come through. This is a number we don't have for FC Birmingham here. They did post their lineup over on the Instagram pages. Again, if you don't follow these team socials, be sure to go drop them a couple follows. But he was not included as 35 on that post. So hopefully we can get a halftime update there. But under 1 minute before we head to extra time here in half number 1. Header from the back line only finds an FC Birmingham jersey, and now back to the right wing we go. Back wanted to step forward, but a better step from Beno. Carayo trying to cause problems. He's the one in that 4-2-3-1, holding high. Long ball here over to Villanueva. Great ball, but the first touch, a poor one, and it'll go straight out of bounds. Here, the Potros fans here again. Another good turnout. Beautiful Sunday to come catch some Potros action here. They always do a good job of turning out, showing out, and making sure they're heard. So you'll hear them throughout the broadcast. Officially into extra time we go. This one being slowed down. Potros just trying to buy time. I think they'd be content to head to halftime with the 2-1 lead, especially after conceding so early in this one. No substitutions that we're aware of thus far. Don't know if we'll see any as well. With the heat, you'd have to expect some maybe even straight out of halftime. Again, it is a warm day. There were threats of severe weather. And in typical Georgia weather fashion, just never came to fruition. Got a 50-50 chance of thunderstorms, and instead is a beautiful day. Throw in here from Broom Perset. We'll go down line towards Del Rio. He's trying to just keep this one away. It's tough to see the touch line down there. Great move from Del Rio. Created an opportunity himself, and just as soon as it's there, it's not. Be able to resettle this one, try to do it again. It's played out. Good defense there from FC Birmingham. I believe that's Davis down there. Been marking Del Rio for most of this latter half. So throw in coming. Broom Perset's going to try to throw this one long into the box. Good first touch. Bicycle kick back in, and while it looks cool, not effective. It will be grabbed pretty simply there, and well, that'll be it. Wow, okay, so just a minute and a half of extra time given. I really would have thought we would have seen a little bit more there, but at the end of one, that's where we leave off here. So we'll stick with you guys for a little bit. There's, again, a lot to catch up on here. This is a very heated matchup. This matters a lot in the UPSL standings here. Again, not too many games left in the league. One league match a day. The last day of the regular season does roll in to June. It'll be that first weekend in June is where these teams will kind of round out their seasons here, but just 5 contests left. Of course, Potros in that 8th position. FC Birmingham in the 4th here. This one will likely kind of jostle the standings and maybe shake some things loose. But we will go to a break here at halftime. We'll be back with you guys for the second half of action. Hopefully no technical difficulties, so don't go anywhere.
Huh? Oh, no. You didn't say hi to everybody. Never even saw her. Oh, really? Yeah. She's sneaking in, bye. She's like this. Anybody want anything? You guys see? Nah, see, now you just want some. We have cellular devices. He said, everybody write a list. Elena, get in.
No, Albina.
No, it's like, it's like yes.
And so it begins. Second half action here from Marietta, Georgia. Marietta High School. Beautiful campus here. Davis Barlow joining you on the broadcast. Potros FC fans, I'm here with you guys for the remainder of the UPSL season. Also a big welcome to the FC Birmingham fans as well. Happy to have you here today. But the scoreline does favor Potros FC at the moment. 2-1 was the first half scoreline here. We do need to get the clock adjusted on your screen. We'll work on getting that done here in a little bit. Having some technical difficulties. The stream didn't start till 30 minutes in, and then, of course, we still feeling the effects of that back-end issue right now. But Potros FC not having any issues on the pitch right now. They've got a lead. They have the momentum, and we'll see if they can extend it here. They're in 8th place currently in the UPSL. They would love to be somewhere up near the top of the table, and that's some great defense right there. It'll earn Potros FC a goal kick, and it'll be number 40 today. Excuse me, I had him as 90 last game, but it is 40 today, I believe, for Verona. He is back there. Teams have flipped sides. Potros FC in the navy with red trim. They'll now be moving from left to right on your screen. The visiting FC Birmingham squad is in yellow. Moving from right to left on your screen. You can see the sun is brutal over there for Verona. He's even got a hat on to try to combat it. We'll see if that will do the trick. We'll see if FC Birmingham wants to take some of the pitch attributes into their favor. Long balls over the top will be difficult to see. We're going to try to get our scoreboard reset for you here. As again, just having some issues with that at the moment. We are almost at the 47-minute mark. Hopefully have that back for you here soon. Not too many changes thus far. Didn't see any subs really come on and off. We'll check. It is very hot down on the pitch. Sun's starting to go down will help that, but the pitch temperature was near 95 when we came out here earlier. That one will go over the far touchline. Downey forced that one out on Potros FC, and we are good to go on that score line. The time will now be accurate, so thank you for being patient with us getting that all settled in. Good touch there from FC Birmingham, but it went to no one. Now a long clearance back out. Looks like Potros still working that 4-2-3-1. Carayo is the one that they hold high. Will represent that one. The 4 on the back line have had a decent day, and the first long ball over the top, Verona able to see when it's coming from that side of the pitch, handles well. This one over to Rubio. Rubio trying to keep it in, but can't quite do so, and will be forced to give it away. Good pressure there, and it will be Ibanez on the throw-in. All the way to the back line for Acton, and all the way back to one of the men with the captain armbands, Hep, back there. Again, if you're just joining us for the second half action, it was FC Birmingham striking. First penalty kick in the 7th minute, put away by their leading goal scorer, Bourdin. And then since 2 responses from Potros FC, one from Sebastian Montero, the second from Mark Bonneau. You can hear the Potros fans again. You'll be hearing them for the rest of the game. They're loud and proud here. Just down to the left of your camera view. Throw-in incoming. It'll be Rubio here, pushed up. He's occupying the right back position today. This one's trying to sneak its way back out. Boone Prasett won't quite let it leave the attacking third, but he's pressured hard here, and Villanueva did a good job to get it away from him, but they're making it play. Good tackle there. One in favor of Potros FC. Palucci's moved to that center back position today. 2 weeks ago, we saw him as one of the outside backs. He is one of the center backs today. Rubio, aforementioned, was one of the ones to kind of slide over and back towards that center back position. Uranga's back there as well on that back line. We do have a player that went down here from some contact. Was Bino. He will be back up. The foam spray comes out. This will be a free kick in a dangerous position. I'd assume, again, we can't see the keeper's box from up here. Very, very difficult. It's in navy down there. Again, one of the Marietta High School team colors, though I question their choice of color as far as our lines go here. Looks like maybe 23 out, swung into the box. Mino almost got a head to it, couldn't quite, and this should be a corner kick in favor of Potros FC. So a good threat. Seen away well by FC Birmingham. Didn't quite see which defender got a head to it, but nonetheless a good touch, and will be swung into the box here. Down on that right side, the left-footed taker will play it short to Del Rio. Del Rio, now back to Montero. Montero into the box, it's popped straight up. Follow-up header from Palucci, won't go anywhere, and that will be a play on. Looked like a handball, yes it will be, but it will be a play on there for FC Birmingham here, looking for the counter-attack. A whistle for just a little bit too much contact there. Calculated nonetheless, though, just trying to slow down the counterattack, and Acton will come forward from his left back position. Advance forward towards Bourdin. Flurry of passes back around. Anton wants a switch, not going to get it. Good first touch in here, FC Birmingham, and Palucci there to see it away. That one takes a rough spinning bounce out, and it will indeed be a corner kick here. Opportunity for FC Birmingham. Ibanez over to take it. Haven't noticed any substitutions just yet. We do expect to see some subs up and moving, active over on the far touchline, and this one swung into the box, left-footed, going back post. Someone got a foot to it, but way too much traffic in that box. It was Hep. He's still on ball here, tries to cross it in. Great defense, though, from Potros, and they'll be able to play it out to the side. Way too much traffic in the box. That one was never getting through. Hines will play it in quickly towards Downey, and we'll restart it from the back. Switch incoming. Good touch over there from Boone Perset. Long ball over the top one more time. Weighted way too heavy. That one takes a good bounce out. Again, I don't know if I've ever seen a keeper wear a hat during a game. Verona, I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. You definitely don't want sunglasses. Safety hazard there, so he's gone with the hat. It is a brutal, brutal sun. It's very hard to explain from the camera angle you're looking at, but anything that comes from the near side of the pitch directly over the top, he has no chance to see that ball. Georgia FC is a heavy over-the-top ball team. They took full advantage of having the sun in Verona's eyes for 45 minutes 2 weeks ago here. Throw-in will be worked all the way to the back line. Back to Hep, and now switched over to Anton. Just about 10 going by here in our second half action. Downey, room to work. Miscommunication there with Bourdin, and we'll be all the way back to Verona. This one up to Del Rio, now back to the middle towards Octavius. Here he's depossessed. Great challenge, great step from Downey. Now over here, numbers in favor. Shot is off, and Verona able to grab that one. Two players collided, both players down, and that's definitely going to be a break in our action here. So as we take a break here for the downed player, we will return to you with action. About 10 gone by. Scoreline hasn't changed. UPSL action here. Don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. It was number 26, Greg Octavius. He was helped off from the field there. Looked like a lower body injury, looking at the right ankle on the bench. We'll hope he's okay, but his day will be done here. As it was number 31, Jair Lopez Figueroa. Super sub. We expected to see him today either way, so it's unfortunate with the circumstances that he does have to appear, but we were going to see him either way. So we'll see how he does. He is on. Octavius will be done for today. We'll see where the adjustment comes there, if it is a direct swap or if there are going to be some players who change positions. It should be a direct swap in the midfield area. Update on our hat situation. Verona has ditched the hat. So, having a little fun with that again. Never seen a keeper do it. I've been informed it's his first time wearing a hat, so if it works, it works. Can't question it. Challenge from behind there. Foul will be given. Potros FC did a very good job early on to stay composed. You don't see that from young teams very often. 21 and a half years old is the average age for this Potros FC squads, and in all different stages of careers here. Got some college guys down on the pitch. You got some guys like Palucci, who are 27, been in the league and around for a hot minute, been through many different clubs, a true veteran at this level. Palucci just continues to impress. Has had a fantastic game last time we were here. He's having a fantastic game today. The young kids doing a good job hanging here. FC Birmingham doesn't list an average age for their squad. Definitely look a little bit younger than Georgia FC. That squad was much, much older. And they played like it. Very physical was Georgia FC last time they were here. This one's in, but a great cutout by Palucci. What a read. And now over to the side we go. Near side right in front of us. Montero, plenty of room to work with. No one wants to press him, and we'll just drop it off to Rubio, and we'll work our way back to Palucci. All the way back to Verona. That's an error. Dangerous one at that, but quickly cleaned up by the defense. This one will just be barely touched over the line. Didn't quite see who that was on that far side. Again, a little bit difficult to see. Only grievance with Potros FC thus far. Numbers could be a little bit more visible. Maybe give me a neon color. Was Boone Perset over there for the record. And this one, throw in, batted around a couple times. No one really wants to possess. And finally, Del Rio's able to get it out of the attacking third. Great step here from Figueroa. And as soon as he steps, he has it taken away. Controlling the midfield to Downey. Potros FC fans liking what they're seeing. 30 minutes to hang on for a potential win here. I'd have to check the score updates from around the league to see where this would potentially put Potros FC in the standings. Obviously, we are far, far from over here, as well as far from over in the league. 5 games left. I want to say including today. Can double check that here. No, it will be 5 games outside of today. Foul given away here. Little bit of a rough call. Bino not really too upset about the call. More communication with his team there. Great step. What a step there. This one coming forward here. It's Del Rio. Del Rio tried to get it back mid, and I believe there was a change. That's a number I don't have on the sheet. If that is 15. Again, a little bit difficult to see here. Potros FC is not in their usual kits for today. Normally they're in black and gold. Score updates from around the league from today. Club the strongest Atlanta and FC Mata are at 2-2. Limeño, Georgia. I'm going to butcher this name here. Kalonji. Profile. 2-1 there. Rovers FC and Georgia FC don't have any score updates from that. Not even sure if that game has started or is playing as Verona with a great save there. What a save. It was Bourdin who was in one more time, and Verona able to turn that one aside. What an opportunity, though. Through 3 or 4 defenders there. The Howardser. Atlanta United Academy did take down Atlanta Elephants FC 2-1. Sees Jamaica All-Stars won 3-2 over Augusta United FC. And then, of course, here in the 63rd minute, Potros FC leads FC Birmingham 2-1. Verona tested there, stood tall. A lot more pressure here for FC Birmingham. Doing a much better job of controlling the pace. This was our view, basically, for the part of the games that the fans were unable to see. That first 30 minutes, again, technical difficulties kept the viewers from being able to see, but this is what the first 30 looked like. A lot of possession for FC Birmingham. They did a really good job of working it around, getting in on Verona. Some of the shots weren't the greatest, but they're looking much better. Montero here, one-on-one opportunity down the right wing. Cuts back mid, through ball here, but one too many yellow shirts. Del Rio did a great job to even find a lick of perception and possession. Now back to Montero, shot right at the keeper. That's a change at the back that I just now noticed. Curry's in goal here for the second half. Took me until now to notice that. That's probably not a good thing if you're a Potros FC fan. It means we haven't seen too much action of the keeper called upon.
Okay.
Whistle here, and it will be a Potros FC substitution here. Heading off is Del Rio. Fantastic day for him. 65 fantastic minutes. As the temperature down on the pitch is hot here. You can see a player stretching here. I believe it's Ibanez. It is down here right just outside your camera view to the right is stretching. Couple substitutions going to be made. Muskeli is the player coming on for Del Rio. He was the leading scorer 2 weeks ago. He is not anymore. Bino currently holds that title on his squad. But a super sub nonetheless. Action getting restarted here. It is 11 v 10 at the moment. Ibanez really cramping down here on the sidelines. Had to exit the pitch here, and they're going to go get him. I believe right now. No, they will actually not give the substitution just yet. So play on will continue. I believe that was a choice. Yeah, Coach Knox there for FC Birmingham. Last second decision, decided he's going to switch the current subs. So the substitution likely for Ibanez's day. This is the number 22 Ibanez. That is, his day will be done. There's 2 on the pitch. Was not given first names for either of them. Quiet day for the other. Is Palucci able to cut this one out? He'll get it out to the side. Update for Potros FC as well. 15 is Abdil Puebla. We were 44 last time we were in the booth. Here we go. Attacking opportunity. Carrillo's wanted to pull that from about 30, and that is well off the mark. So substitution will now be given. Again, I believe it was for Ibanez. I mean, that would make sense. He's not on the pitch. No, it will be for Fadnez. Couple substitutions. So it will be... No, let's see. Player coming on is not listed on the FC Birmingham roster. Don't have a 25, so chalk that up to another number we don't have. And I believe it was Ibanez that stepped off. Yes, it was. He is walking the long route very slowly there. Cramps getting the best of him. He is well behind the pitch. So 2 players we don't have numbers for. Coming forward with some pace here. Quickly snuffed out by FC Birmingham here as we near the final 20 minutes of regular time. Great ball down line here. Newly subbed in Muskeli into the box, quickly turned away and then boomed a long way out. Throw in coming. Chalk it up to another number we don't have there. As 34 originally in the first half was worn by the FC Birmingham keeper, who has since been subbed out for Curry, but now they have a 34 in the midfield area. From the back we go. Sun is finally set across the pitch. The temperature, you can feel it dropping. Cool breeze starting to pick up here. Will be a welcome sight for many of these players and fans in attendance. Potros FC will depossess FC Birmingham on the throw-in, and the switch barely comes through. Muskeli somehow on the receiving end of that one. Slide tackle played away by the newly subbed on player. Uheta is also on. Number 5 there for FC Birmingham. Didn't see who he stepped on for. Great takeaway here. You can hear some of the Potros FC fans having some fun. Getting very close to the players here with the setup at Marietta High School. Long ball is not cut out. It will be touched on, in fact. Carrillo played it in to no one. And just as soon as it makes its way into the 18, it's seen straight back out. Long ball over the top. Offsides flag is up, and so an awkward challenge from Verona. More of a formality there, as I believe he knew that one was well offsides. Another substitution coming here. And 7 subs allowed here in the UPSL. A little bit different than traditional. This one will be for Villanueva. He heads off. We'll wait to see a number. It is 18, Mercado, on for Villanueva. One back in front of Martero, not over to Carrillo. Trying to make something happen. He's had a couple weak balls into the box. Shot turned away. Muskeli's turn to swing one in. Wants to go back post to Bino. Just can't quite find a header. This should be kept in, and it will be. Hines able to track that one over. Towards the newly subbed Mercado. Counter-attack incoming here. This is onside. This is going to challenge Verona. He steps out. He can't reach it, but he does just enough to force him wide. And the speed of Palucci able to grab that one and put it out. Great choice from Verona to step. He didn't get a big palm to it, but again, able to use his width to force it wide enough, and Palucci with a flash of brilliant speed. Able to grab that loose ball and put it away. This one back over towards Palucci as Potros FC will look to get going from the back end one more time. Just 18 guaranteed minutes left here from Marietta High School. We might, with that way that official only gave 1 minute of extra time in the first half. I don't know if we'll get hardly any here in the second. No real delays or stoppages. The substitutions have been quick. This tackle from behind. Bino does a great job to settle it and keep it in. Swarmed over there is Potros FC, but they somehow come out with possession. Back to the mid. Figueroa now over to Rubio. Rubio with about 27 and some room will pull it, and smothered well from Curry. He'll want to restart this one quickly, trying to expose the back line. Couple numbers we don't have connect with each other, and now we'll switch sides of the pitch back to the far side. This one just simply being worked around back. Long switch here will be successful. First touch is a good one, and Verona out off his line collides with the players, and very surprised that was not whistled as a foul. Wow. Goes in favor of Potros FC there, the no call does. Still very surprised. Big collision with the keeper. Well within his rights. Muschelli now over. Counterattack. Shot is, ooh, not a pretty one. Don't even know if we credit that as a shot here. As this step from behind will be whistled. Whistles on Downey there, and quickly restarted. Muschelli has help mid, long switch incoming. Figueroa, what a first touch over there from his pass. Good little chip around, wanted to swing it in the box, went with the fake instead. Gonna try to drop it through and cut out well by Davis. Tackle from behind just to buy Potros some breathing room, but it's restarted just as soon as it's allowed. Long ball over the top. Palucci again, the center back now called out to defend the side, and should be a Potros FC throw-in, and it will be. Palucci again continuing to impress. Whistle now, substitution coming through. Will be for Bino there, the leading scorer for Potros FC, going to head off in the 76th minute. Doesn't look like it will be a direct change. Maybe a little bit, dropping back a little bit deeper into the midfield. Likely a defensive substitution, as Potros will be perfectly content just to hang on to this one-goal lead. Ref going to have a couple words with one of the left backs, or excuse me, one of the backs here on the left side for FC Birmingham. And now play will resume. Throw in from Ujeta was not a pretty one, and it's boomed well back out. Davis now, good turn at the midfield. Will sneak this one in behind and back across. Shot right at Verona, and he'll smother that one well. I believe it was Downey or Mercado. Couldn't quite tell who got a good foot to that one. Still haven't been able to see who is on for Bino over there, but it will be towards that left wing, left forward type of position. Formation likely has changed since we've started today's contest. Maybe not. Still holding one high. Or Potros. Playing a lot more defense here in the second half. Long ball into the 18, headed towards Verona, and he'll eat away at some clock there, using the chest and then his hands. Big boot through this one. That's 60 yards of airtime, and then a good friendly bounce here. Carrillo made the turn and having some trouble connecting on his passes today. Frustrated with himself after that one. Once again, FC Birmingham will begin to work it forward here. It is Sebastian Ramirez who is on for Bino. Foul given away there by Potros. Then 2 more substitutions incoming here. FC Birmingham diving well into their reserves for today. I believe this is change number 6. 5 and 6 that would be. So 35 heading off and 24 heading off. 24 was Hines. He is now gone for the day. Garcia on for him. Other player's number hasn't been revealed just yet. This one, oh, well, look, if we're playing... Oh, if you can hear the Potros FC fans yell +3, they would indeed be correct. If that was a field goal, if we were playing American football, that was certainly good, right through the uprights, but about 20 feet too high. So, won't do anything to affect our score line here, but it will count maybe for Marietta High School here come fall. It is Walton on. He was the second change for a number we didn't have. His action's restarted. Muskelly's going to lose this one. Davis is having himself quite the day. He'll be bumped off of that one. Palucci will tell him to hit the weight room, and that is an aggressive challenge, and that's going to see a yellow. Definite yellow. Ref's already had a couple words with that player to begin with, and not surprising that that's going to draw a yellow here as this game begins to get a little chippy. 80th minute, and this one will draw out the trainer. It's Montero who went down. That was a rough challenge. Very aggressive. So you have to think this might draw out some extra time. Maybe 2 minutes. I don't know, my projection in the first half was 4 to 6. Again, of course, you guys missed most of the opening action. I feel like I drew a pretty decent conclusion, and I was pretty far off the marker. So at this point, we are just guessing. No real way to know. But a couple yellows been assessed now today. Long ball over the top. They want to get it to Walton, and Verona will just be there. Verona will buy some time. I believe Zuranga had some words with the ref. They didn't like the push from Walton. Felt it was a little bit aggressive. 25 for FC Birmingham. Has to be careful here. He's already working on that yellow. With how chippy the game's getting, Verona will put a big boot through this one, and Muskelly will be forced to watch as this one is well out of bounds. Throw in coming here. Ooh, hit that. Will have to put this one towards his own back line and then immediately given away. Counterattack incoming, just has one to beat. Acton trying to buy some time for some help to get there. Davis with good pace will be able to get over there, and they'll play it out. Carrillo, his frustrating day continues. As now it will be a Potros FC substitution. It will be in the midfield area. Montero, that challenge really did get to him. He came up limping. There, you know, he took a minute to get up. He told them they were fine, but I mean, he's limping on his way out. So that is likely not an ideal change. You'd think Montero would want to stay on for the full length. But instead, Enzo Prada will be on for him. It's number 24. This one will be out. Palucci will take the throw in. Potros FC fans, a good time. A lot of fun to have here at Marietta High School. They always keep it clean as well. Always appreciate it. They do a good job of having some good-hearted fun here with both the refs and the opposing teams. This Muschelli's shot will be turned aside. Corner kick incoming here, and Potros will take their time here. I believe it'll be Jair Figueroa headed over to take it. Nope, he'll be signaled off. A little change here will be Carallo to try to swing it in. So instead of a left-footed taker, it will be a right-footed. So this one's going to be bending away from Curry. Bending away, caught a header, and it's just over. Oh, caught a good piece of that one. Oh, I believe that was Muschelli. No, it was Figueroa. Jair Lopez Figueroa caught a really good piece of that one. Had some pace behind it. Just couldn't settle it under the bar. Needed maybe 3 or 4 feet lower. 84th minute. I'll make my prediction at 2 minutes of extra time here. So likely just 10 needed to hang on for. That one started a little bit too far forward. Will be sent back. Potros going to make one more change before we're all said and done here today. Long ball over the top. Will be on sides. Dangerous. Looks like just inside the 18 again. Can't see the 18-yard box. But it'll be just as soon as it's in. It's walked right back out. Great defense over there. From the newly subbed on Sebastian Ramirez. Possession still in favor of FC Birmingham. So the change will have to wait. Nope, they're going to go ahead and give it. And it will be Carallo. Carallo heads off. His day completed, and it will be Mark Watson, number 32, on for him. Ooh, big collision in the box, and it's turned away, and also the foul given away. Uranga on the wrong end of that challenge. Yellow assess, spikes up. There, and it will be Garcia. Awarded the yellow, yet another. Yellow for FC Birmingham, and as time dwindles. 86th minute. 6 to 7 minutes left for FC Potros to hang on. Score lines from around the league have not changed, so I will assume they are final. Potential big jump here for Potros FC. This long ball will sneak through there. Couple headers missed. No turn, though. Turn eventually does come through. We'll hit that down the line. We'll see this one knocked out from Muschelli, and he'll have the long throw-in incoming.
Oh, yeah, probably like maybe 3, 4.
Played immediately back out. Throw in coming again.
Well, last game, when you were
See Birmingham down to its final hopes here.
so could be.
Have to try to muster something, make something happen. Long throw in, this one guaranteed into the 18, immediately headed right back out. Muskeli thought about booming it, tried to possess it, and instead will have it taken away. But all the way back to midfield we go with Acton. Being worked around, Davis gonna be depossessed here, and hand to the face there. Almost scratched the eye of, I believe that was Jair again. Oh, these Potros FC fans are something else. Having some fun with the refs.
You can still follow somebody if they're behind you. I know. You hit them in the face.
Figueroa back to his feet. This one getting restarted just on the other side of the midfield line. Long ball intended for Muskeli. He got a great first touch. He'll be able to fight through the contact as well. Got around another. That was a bold challenge, and that might be the end of the day. Oh, very fortunate. 425 there. Again, a name we don't have. Wasn't listed on the roster, but he already has a yellow. That was an aggressive challenge. Clipped the foot of Muskeli as well. Or excuse me, it was Muskeli there as Figueroa's walked over to take the free kick. Very well could have seen the end of his day. So Potros going to hold 4 back here. This is almost guaranteed to be a direct shot. They only have 3 forward, not including the free kick taker. Holding 4 deep, Palucci Uranga. It looks like Ramirez shot is, had the break, didn't have the height, couldn't keep it down. Good pace behind it. Pretty. Our angle a little bit more threatening though. Curry, I think immediately could tell that one was not going to dip back under the bar. So now desperation sets in for FC Birmingham. The desperation sets in. They have to score. They're pushing more forward, which means more chances at the back. Watson, his first real opportunity, quickly depossessed, and good challenge forward here. Prado fighting for contact with this one, and again, gotta be careful. 25 just really wants to be sent off here. Especially with a yellow. I mean, you can't think of anything worse than going a player down here if you're FC Birmingham. Awkward touch from Prado. Palucci's doing his best to clean up the mess, and under Verona's orders, will just send this one away anywhere they can. This is a corner opportunity. As Coach Kevin Knox is still barking at the 4th official here, and has in turn caused a delay in the game here. Ref is going to have to go all the way back from the Potros FC box to the FC Birmingham bench, and he'll assess the coach a yellow. I mean, at this point the coach is wasting his precious extra time arguing with the refs. There wasn't expected to be much extra time to begin with, and now even less. But we'll see if FC Birmingham can make it count. Corner's short, and that's a great job to turn it away. I believe it was Sebastian Ramirez that was going to be there to turn it away short. A player from FC Birmingham got a touch to it. Couldn't turn it on. I want to make sure we credit. No, it was Prado, I believe. Prado or Ramirez was one of the two. Potentially was there near post. Great job defending that corner. Could have been Puebla as well. Trying to keep track. Great turn there. Push down from behind. No call. Will be a play on. Jair already on his way down. The rule that he was down in that motion. And the long ball to Verona. will likely seal the deal. Just need to clear this one out and call it a day. 30 seconds is what I'd have to guess. Again, 2 minutes of extra time is what I was assuming. Depending on if the ref assesses his stoppage to award the yellow to Coach Knox's part of that extra time or not remains to be seen. It might not matter. FC Potros coming forward. Dangerous opportunity, and Curry, great hands, will secure it. He's got to get it forward now. Don't have a choice. Upfield, highly contested. No one going to get a touch, and then off the bounce, back towards the defensive third for FC Birmingham. Big collision here. Foul given away by Mark Watson. With the player down here, this will also continue to extend extra time. Couple players getting into it. Acton, excuse me, and Watson there. Acton will be awarded a yellow. Believe for the delay of game, not for the physical contact, but for the delay of game. This is going to be the last chance. Everyone forward except for one. Long ball. Header turned towards the 18 and then straight on out the back. And the final whistle rings out. Potros FC close this one out 2-1 over FC Birmingham. Players exhausted. 2 or 3 of them not even moving, just decided to lay down exactly where they're seated. But an early concession there from Potros FC is overcome by 2 early goals, and continue to hang on late. Again, first 30 minutes of this game not streamed. It was a 7th minute PK that was scored from Bourdin. And then 2 responses. One from Sebastian Montero, one from Mark Binot, and that's all she wrote. Second half was a thriller. Opportunities for both squads, and got a little chippy at the end, but that'll seal the deal here from Marietta, Georgia. Big win for Potros FC. They are on the road next week. They will be against Augusta United FC. So down in Augusta, Georgia. Beautiful place down there. And then back here in Marietta against FC Mata. I like to call them that. It's FC Matata. But they will be back here in 2 weeks there. But that'll do it here from Marietta, Georgia. My name was Davis Barlow. It has been a pleasure joining you here, and we'll see you next time.